Hello students, we are going to discuss about combustion problems. First problem, calculate the net and cross calorific value GCV and NCV of the natural gas at 298 Kelvin having molar composition CH4 89.4%, C2H6 5%, C3H8 1.9%, NC4H10 1%, carbon dioxide 0.7%, nitrogen 2%. Data are given: component CH4, C2H6, C3H8 and C4H10, GCV and NCV values in terms of kilojoule per mole. First one, GCV 890.65, 1560.69, 2219.17, 2877.40. NCV 802.62, 1428.64, 2043.11, 2657.32. Are you clear or not? Okay. Specific volume of the natural gas at 298 Kelvin and 101.325 kilopascal, that is equal to 24.465 meter cube per kilomole. Okay. So these are the data are given. Using this data, we are going to calculate GCV and NCV value. This is our objective of this problem. Are you clear or not? Okay. First, you should write basis of this problem: 1 mole of natural gas. Data: N is equal to 1 mole. Number of moles of methane is equal to 0.894 mole. Number of moles of C2H6 is equal to 0.05 mole. Number of moles of C3H8 is equal to 0.019 mole. Number of moles of C4H10 is equal to 0.01 mole. Number of moles of carbon dioxide is equal to 0.007 mole. Number of moles of nitrogen is equal to 0.02 mole. To find GCV and NCV of natural gas. So this is our objective of this problem. Are you clear or not? Okay. Solution of this problem: first we are going to find out GCV, that is cross calorific value. Students, one thing is very important here. In this problem, more than one components are present. So that's why this problem is a gaseous mixture problem. So what is the formula for GCV for gaseous mixture? GCV is equal to summation of Ni into GCVi. Are you clear or not? Okay. So what are the components are given in our problem? CH4, C2H6, C3H8 and C4H10. 4 component GCV values and NCV values are given in our problem. Are you clear or not? Okay. We should take that component GCV value to find out the cross calorific value of gaseous mixture. Are you clear or not? Okay. So GCV is equal to summation of Ni into GCVi. So the first component N into GCV of methane plus N into GCV of C2H6 plus N into GCV of C3H8 plus N into GCV of C4H10. Are you clear or not? Okay. So all these components number of moles are given and also GCV values are given in our problem. You should take number of moles of these components and also its GCV values. Substitute these values here, find out GCV. Finally we get GCV is equal to 945.21 kilojoule per mole. Are you clear or not? Okay. Second one, NCV. NCV is nothing but net calorific value. For gaseous mixture, NCV is equal to summation of Ni into NCVi. This problem we have 4 components. So the 4 component NCV values are given in our problem. You should take that component values to find out gaseous mixture net calorific value. Are you clear? Okay. So here NCV is equal to N into NCV of methane plus N into NCV of C2H6 plus N into NCV of C3H8 plus N into NCV of C4H10. Are you clear? Okay. So all these four components NCV values are given in your problem. You should take that value, substitute here, and also number of moles of these components also given in our problem. You should take that value. Finally, we get NCV is equal to 854.37 kilojoule per mole. So why we are getting kilojoule per mole? Why? Because so this problem GCV and NCV values are in terms of kilojoule per mole. Are you clear? Okay. Already we have GCV and NCV in terms of mole basis. Now we are going to calculate NCV and GCV in weight basis. So how will we calculate GCV and NCV in weight basis? With the help of molecular weight. For this problem, more than one components are present. So this problem is a gaseous mixture problem. That's why we should take average molecular weight. So what is the formula average molecular weight? M average is equal to summation of Mi into Xi. Are you clear? Okay. So for this problem we have methane, ethane, propane, pentane, carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Are you clear? Okay. So how will you write this formula? XCH4 into MCH4 plus XC2H6 into MC2H6 plus XC3H8 into MC3H8 plus XC4H10 into MC4H10 plus X carbon dioxide into M carbon dioxide plus X nitrogen into M nitrogen. Are you clear? Okay. So use this formula to determine gaseous mixture average molecular weight value. First we are going to calculate mole fraction of these components. What is mole fraction? Individual moles divided by total mole. So the first component methane. Methane mole fraction is equal to individual moles of methane divided by total mole. So individual moles of methane 0.894. This is given in our problem. Total mole that is equal to 1 mole. This is basis of our problem. That is equal to 0.894. The second component is XC2H6. So the individual moles of C2H6 to total mole. Individual moles of C2H6 0.05. Total mole 1, that is equal to 0.05. So the third component C3H8. Mole fraction of C3H8 is equal to individual moles of C3H8 divided by total mole. That is equal to 0.019. This is individual moles of C3H8. Total mole 1. Finally we get 0.019. Are you clear? Okay. So next component C4H10. C4H10 mole fraction value. Individual moles of C4H10 to total moles. Are you clear? Okay. So individual moles of C4H10 0.01. Total mole that is equal to 1. Finally we get 0.01. Are you clear? Okay. So the next component mole fraction of carbon dioxide, that is equal to number of moles of carbon dioxide to total mole. Number of moles of carbon dioxide 0.007 divided by total mole 1. Finally we get 0.007. So the last component nitrogen. Nitrogen mole fraction value X nitrogen is equal to N nitrogen divided by N. Individual moles of nitrogen is equal to 0.02 divided by 1. That is equal to 0.02. Are you clear? Okay. So now we are ready to calculate average molecular weight. M average is equal to XCH4 into molecular weight of CH4. Molecular weight of CH4 60. Are you clear? Okay. Plus X C2H6 into molecular weight of C2H6. Molecular weight of C2H6 30 plus X C3H8 into molecular weight of C3H8 44 plus X C4H10 into molecular weight of C4H10 58 plus X carbon dioxide into molecular weight of carbon dioxide that is equal to 44 plus X nitrogen into molecular weight of nitrogen. Molecular weight of nitrogen is 28. Are you clear on? Okay. So the substitute these value to determine average molecular weight of gaseous mixture. So M average is equal to 18.088 unit of M average gram per mole. Are you clear on? Okay. Now we are going to calculate cross calorific value, that is GCV, in terms of weight basis. Weight basis means the units are kilojoule per kg. How will we get kilojoule per kg? That is equal to GCV divided by M average. Already we have GCV value, that is calculated value in terms of mole basis. Are you clear on? Okay. You should take that value 945.21 divided by average molecular weight. We have substituted here 18.088. Are you clear on? Okay. What is the unit of 945.21 kilojoule per mole? That is mole basis. What about the molecular weight unit? That is gram per mole. Are you clear on? Okay. So moles are goes to numerator. Finally we get kilojoule mole per mole into gram. So here moles are cancelled. Finally we get kilojoule per gram. Are you clear on? Okay. So 52.256 units are kilojoule per gram. But if we want kilojoule per kg. Are you clear on? Okay. So the gram is converted into kg. So here 1 gram is equal to 10 to the power of minus 3 kg. Finally we get 52.256 kilojoule per 10 to the power of minus 3 kg. This 10 to the power of minus 3 goes to numerator. 52.256 into 10 to the power of 3 kilojoule per kg. Are you clear on? Okay. So the final value GCV in terms of kilojoule per kg. So 52256.2. Are you clear on? Okay. So these values are in terms of weight basis. Are you clear on? Okay. Next one, we are going to calculate net calorific value in terms of weight basis, kilojoule per kg. Are you clear on? Okay. So what you do here, you should take NCV in terms of mole basis divided by average molecular weight. So in terms of mole basis, NCV values are already calculated value. You should take that value 854.37 divided by average molecular weight. This is also calculated value. You should take that value, substitute here 18.088. Are you clear on? Okay. So what is the unit of NCV? Kilojoule per mole. Average molecular weight unit gram per mole. Mole goes to numerator. So they cancel the mole. Finally we get kilojoule per gram. Are you clear on? Okay. So divide these two values. We get 47.234 kilojoule per gram. Are you clear on? Okay. So we want kilojoule per kg. What do you do here? Gram is converted into kg. 1 gram is equal to 10 to the power of minus 3 kg. Are you clear on? Okay. So 10 to the power of minus 3 goes to numerator. Finally we get 47.234 into 10 to the power of 3 kilojoule per kg. Are you clear on? Okay. So net calorific value in terms of kilojoule per kg 47234. Are you clear on? Okay. So these values are in terms of weight basis. Next one, calculation of GCV and NCV in volume basis. So based on the types of fuel, GCV and NCV expressed in various units like kilojoule per mole or kilojoule per kg or kilojoule per metric cube. So what are the types of fuel? Solid fuel, liquid fuel and gaseous fuel. In solid fuel, GCV and NCV values are expressed in kilojoule per kg. So liquid fuel, So these values are expressed in kilojoule per mole, whereas gaseous fuel, these values are expressed in kilojoule per metric cube. Are you clear or not? Okay. So now we are going to calculate GCV and NCV in volume basis. So this problem, specific volume is given. Specific volume, that is small v is equal to 24.465 metric cube per kilomole. This is the given data. So GCV and NCV values are already calculated value in terms of mole basis. So GCV is equal to 945.21 kilojoule per mole, whereas NCV is equal to 854.37 kilojoule per mole. So refer the previous slide. These are the values of calculated value in terms of mole basis. Now we are going to calculate GCV value in terms of volume basis. Volume basis means the units are kilojoule per metric cube. So how it is come kilojoule per metric cube? What do you do here? GCV divided by specific volume. So GCV in terms of mole basis, we have 945.21. You should take that value, substitute here. So already we have specific volume. So this is a given data. Substitute here 24.465. Divide these two values, we get 38.635. So what is the unit of GCV? Kilojoule per mole. So the unit of specific volume, metric cube per kilomole. Are you clear or not? Okay. So now kilojoule per mole into kilomole per metric cube. Are you clear or not? Okay. So here numerator is the kilomole, denominator is the mole. The units are not cancelled. What do you do here? Numerator kilomole is converted into mole. What do you do? Kilomole means 1000 times of mole. Are you clear or not? Okay. So now they cancel the term mole. Finally we get 38.635 into 1000 kilojoule per metric cube. So GCV in terms of volume basis 38635 kilojoule per metric cube. Are you clear or not? Okay. Next one NCV. NCV calculated in terms of volume basis. So the NCV in terms of kilojoule per metric cube. The formulas are NCV in mole basis divided by specific volume. So the NCV in terms of mole basis, the calculated value, you should take that value, substitute here 854.37. So whereas specific volume, this is also given data, you should take that value, substitute here 24.465. So the units of NCV, kilojoule per mole, units of specific volume, metric cube per kilomole. So now the units are not cancelled. What do you do here? The numerator term kilomole, denominator term mole. The numerator term kilomole is converted into mole. 1 kilomole is equal to 1000 mole. So now the moles are cancelled. So the 34.92 into 1000 kilojoule per metric cube we get. Are you clear or not? Okay. So the finally we get NCV values in terms of kilojoule per metric cube. 34922 kilojoule per metric cube. Are you clear or not? Okay. Thank you for your attention.